That's very helpful. Yeah, that's great. And I wonder, would there be any times when we would need to confess our downfalls, our mistakes in relation to the vows to the Lama with whom we took the vows?
I think what Lama Atisha said is that if you take the refuge vows, um, then you take them for life, and they're more difficult to keep because, for instance, not killing, not stealing, not lying, these things can come up in daily life, but not killing is not killing a human being. Not stealing is an object of value, which would be, say over $80, $100. So there's a practicality to it. It's not saying, every little thing that you've taken by mistake, then you're going to have to beat yourself up and feel terrible about it. There is a practicality, but on the other hand, you need to be aware of when you've actually broken the vow. And in the Refuge booklet, it's very clear on how you've broken when and how you've broken the vow, which way you've broken the vow. You have to have the motivation, first of all, to break the vow. So if you're aware that you really have broken Refuge vow, then you can't just retake it by yourself. It needs to be repaired. So then you need to go to your teacher and confess to them, and they're going to go, I warned you. The finger comes out, right? Um, it happens to so many people. I think that something is broken, especially when we're new, when we're beginners. It's easy to break. So then that's when you need your teacher to help you, to purify, somebody to talk to confess to, and then you can retake. Sometimes people think they can go to a second refuge ceremony without breaking their vows. Say, for instance, they took 5 vows. Then they go to a second refuge ceremony and take 3 vows and think they've cut out 2. You can't do that either. So you have to take not killing, but the others are a choice. With Bodhisattva vows, you can take wishing, which means in the future. And by the way, Bodhisattva vows don't finish when you pass away, when you die. They continue on from life after life after life. So in some point in the future, may not be in this life, that seed will ripen into you being able to take the Bodhisattva vows. And the Bodhisattva vows you can purify by yourself. There's 2 verses or 3 verses that you can recite in front of your altar, and anything that's been broken or there's some sort of infraction, you can purify by yourself. But if you're really disturbed by some sort of behavior, then you can go back to your teacher and say, this is very disturbing. I don't like the way I'm behaving, or I'm not sure I quite understand what I'm supposed to do. And you get some